I'm Steve Murphy, and welcome to the Insider Exclusive. Today, we have a very special show dealing with police misconduct with the LA Sheriff's Department and the case of Winston Hayes. Stay tuned.
Scary. I thought I was going to die. I actually thought I was going to die. It was scary. You know, once, got the fire, I thought it was going to never end.
The Sheriff's Department has not taken responsibility for this.
This is a special show because it focuses on the LA Sheriff Department and some of its members who 2.5 years ago, unloaded 120 rounds of ammunition into a plaintiff that is a client of the Cochran firm. And I'm going to have him on here in a minute. But first, let me introduce the two lawyers that are handling this case. Brian Dunn, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Joe Barrett,
Thank
welcome
you,
to the
Steve.
show. I said a lot in that beginning, and it sounds horrendous, but 120 rounds. What happened here?
Well, the video speaks for itself.
This video, by the way, was taken by a good Samaritan, okay, who filmed the entire segment. It's approximately 2 minutes. It's graphic in nature. So please be advised that small children shouldn't watch it, but it's an actual event. Now we'll go to the video.
Watch the strip! Watch the strip! Watch the strip! Watch the strip! Watch it! I got it! No! Get out of here! Get out of here now!
We have with us both of the attorneys that are representing Winston Hayes, who was the individual who was shot.
Unfortunately, Mr. Hayes was shot repeatedly, took bullets into his back, into his neck. In fact, he has you'll see, he has a trigeminal nerve injury, an injury to one of the nerves that comes out of the brain. And he has a bit of a palsy on the side of his head. But most importantly, this is a guy that was given enormous emotional distress. He faced death. This is a guy where the police were acting as the judge, the jury, and the executioner in that moment.
It's important to point out that in this case, the firing was so erratic that the officers actually shot a fellow deputy. In other words, a fellow deputy actually got hit and almost killed, and the crossfire from another deputy.
Not just that, Brian. Look at all those photos where you see bullets in bedrooms. You see bullets in
the
kitchens.
kitchens.
Really?
It's just
Did the people in the
unbelievable.
neighborhood come forward and say, there's bullets in my house?
We represented them as well.
Okay. What has the Sheriff's Department's position been with this case?
Well,
Because this is 2 years, 2.5 years later.
The Sheriff's Department has not taken responsibility for this. And in fact, each of these officers, to the last one of them, have stated under oath that they fired because they believed that that vehicle somehow posed a threat either to themselves or to another officer.